friends. Today we are going to be talking about space. I don't mean outer space. I'm talking about the page in your workbook that has a picture of a house. And on it, it says, I can learn space. It says in art, objects that are near are drawn large and closer to the bottom of the page. Objects that are far are drawn small and closer to the top of the page. So I have my Jamboard opened up and I am going to draw along with you and talk a little bit about what that means and show you what that looks like. So let's get started. I am going to start by drawing a horizon line. Matter of fact, the word horizontal comes from horizon line. Horizon, horizontal. Notice how they sound the same? Now, in the workbook, there's a picture of a house. And the house is sort of sitting on that horizon line. And so it sort of looks like this. It has a door. It's kind of a simple house. Now, if you want to, you can just erase out where it overlaps. The house is in front of that horizon line, so it covers up part of the horizon line. Okay, so let's get back to drawing. Go up here. Now, if you want to draw a different house, you can. Your house, you can use a separate piece of paper. You don't have to use that workbook. And let's see, that house also has a little chimney, so I'll add that. So your paper looks a little bit like that. So what are some things we can do to create the illusion of space, to make it look like this flat paper is three-dimensional? Well, some of you might remember this trick from other projects, but for some of you it's going to be new. So the first thing we can do is add a trapezoid to give the illusion that you can walk into the picture. So I'm going to put a trapezoid shape right here. And so you can see that that little pathway that I just made already starts to make the picture look a little more three-dimensional. Now in the workbook it says things that are closer to the top of the paper are farther away, and things that are closer to the bottom are closer. But you have to keep in mind, let me get my little pointer tool, this horizon line right here. All right, so if you wanted to say, draw an animal that's far away, let's just make a little animal here, a little fox. Would it make sense for the animal to be up there? Probably not, unless that animal is a bird, or maybe a bat, or something else that can fly. Okay, so you need to keep in mind that if you want to put something far away that's on the land, it needs to be connected to the horizon line. Now, things that are really big in the distance might go above the horizon line. So let's say we have mountains in the distance. So those kind of are so big, they reach up beyond the horizon line. Other things that are large, that might start down here and then reach up, might be a tree. So a tree needs to start down here below the horizon line, but then it reaches up. Give my tree a few branches here and goes beyond, because it's, again, very tall. All right, so I've got a tree. Now, that tree we notice is sort of next to the house. But let's say we want to draw a creature that's closer. This. So we might have a little bunny rabbit sitting up front here. Okay, maybe the bunny rabbit is visiting. I have bunny rabbits that like to visit my yard all the time. And so let's say that bunny rabbit is sitting right here. Now, because that bunny rabbit, let me get my pointer tool. Because this bunny rabbit is at the bottom of the paper, okay, down here, it looks closer. Notice that the window here and the roof up here are actually about the same size or smaller than the bunny rabbit. Because they're higher up, there's distance this way, we know that this window is further away than this bunny rabbit. So if the bunny rabbit went hop, hop, hop and went over to the house, let's just say our bunny rabbit has a little friend. Okay, that bunny rabbit is farther away. So we have a bunny rabbit that's near and a bunny rabbit that's far. Okay, so near, my pointer, is going to be closer and lower down. Far is going to be smaller and further away. The other thing that I've been doing but I haven't really talked about a lot is overlapping. So I want you to notice the tree here is overlapping with my horizon line and my mountains. So the tree is in front of the mountains and therefore it covers up part of the mountains. So let's say I have a bush. All right, let's say I have a bush up here in front of my house. Okay, and there's flowers on it. I would need to erase this corner of the house because the bush is in front of the house. Okay, so what we're going to do today, you can take out a pencil. You don't have to draw the same details that I added in my scene that I did here. You could add different things. You could add people instead of bunny rabbits. Maybe it's a dog or a cat. Maybe it's your pet. You could add a street. Right now, I don't see a road. Let's imagine the road sort of in front of the house here. But you could add other houses. You could add more trees, different kinds of trees. You can add other things in the sky, like an airplane. Notice I didn't add the sun. You don't always have to add the sun to your picture, but you could add the sun if you want to, or maybe it's nighttime and you want to add the moon. So you don't have to draw exactly what I did, but I want you to think about space. I want you to think about what's close and what's far away on that horizon line. And things as they get farther away get smaller. So this rabbit is closer, so it's larger. This rabbit is farther, so it is smaller. And then of course when you're finished drawing, you can get out some crayons or colored pencils or markers, and you can color it all in. So I'm doing this sort of quickly. You can take your time with your coloring. colors in there before I say goodbye, just to have a little color in the picture. So enjoy practicing using space and thinking about space as you're drawing a picture, and thinking about ways that you can show things that are near and show things that are far. And I will see you next time.